Hey Doodlers, this is Adam Sinski and welcome to day 22 of the 40-day How to Doodle course. Now, today's lesson, we're going to look at how to doodle monsters. Now, you might think, well, I'm not going to doodle monsters. What's the point of learning how to doodle monsters? This is not about doodling monsters. This is about strengthening your creativity in a variety of ways and to improve your doodling technique at the same time. So we want to strengthen your creativity by using your imagination to doodle something that really has no limits, no limitations. I mean, monsters can be anything, absolutely anything. For instance, I could doodle a squiggle blob like this, and there are no limits for monsters. I'll put a big eye there. I'll put another big eye here. Okay, do some more lines here, more lines. There's the big mouth with the teeth. Again, some teeth. About the feet. Again, here. And yeah, it doesn't even have to have arms, but it can have arms. So it can have one kind of maybe like a pointy sort of thing. Kind of not an even arm, kind of like a hook sort of. So I think when it comes to these sorts of things, it's all about strengthening your imagination as much as possible by just doing whatever comes to your mind. And I think this is like a fantastic technique because you can't go wrong when it comes to doodling monsters. And who knows, you might actually end up needing to doodle a monster. For instance, even a business presentation. If you want to represent your competition in a certain and specific way, you might represent them as a monster. This is our competition. Yep. This is our competition, and this is us. Okay, we're like a little monster who's afraid of the competition. How can we defeat the big monster? And yeah, and you can kind of go on and create a story around that and discuss different things, and this visualizes your understanding of what you're facing. And as a result, you'll be able to face it more readily. Ideas will come. You'll get interaction with other people, and I think that's always a great thing. So with monsters, what we essentially want to do is start with any sort of random shape. Anything pretty much goes with monsters. It's kind of look like a Christmas tree monster. And then we might do an eye here and an eye there. There we go. An eye there, and then we'll go like this, then we go, there we go. See, it's kind of like going back to the Mr. Doodle exercise that we kind of did previously. And with that exercise, you drew random squiggles. This is kind of like random squiggles. There is no right or wrong here. It just is. And we might just go with the nose. And yeah, you just get a sort of a hang of this, and you start stretching your imagination, doing all sorts of things. Maybe we'll kind of close that out like this, like here, like that. Look at this monster, this guy's, and he's not so scary because look at he's got little tiny feet and little tiny hands as well. Look at that. Okay, he's got a big head that looks quite scary, but everything else doesn't look very scary at all. And I think another key to different monsters is thinking of, okay, how about I combine a bird, a lion, and a fish together into one sort of big doodle. Now I'm running out of space here, so let's go clear this. Okay, so let's go bird plus lion, oops, plus fish. Okay, that's a bird, lion, and a fish for us. Okay, let's go a little bit closer here. All right, so let's start with a lion's head. We start with a lion's head. Okay, we go this, and then there's his mouth. Okay, there's here his teeth. We can probably put a little bit like that. There he is. Okay, and then we go kind of have his back, and on the back we can have wings like this, and then we have wings like that, and you can add more details obviously to these wings and the whole process there. And then to add the fish, so this is the bird part, this is the lion part, and then this here as a tail might add a tail like that, and then add some legs. Human part, that's the human part. And the fish part. There you go. Kind of like could be like a shark. There we go. And there's our monster. There's a bit of creativity. So all you have to do is just take three different animals or objects, and combine them together to create a monster. And I'm sure your kids, if you have kids, you have little cousins, and you have nieces and nephews and stuff like that, they will love you for teaching them how to doodle monsters. Actually, they'll probably be able to teach you themselves a variety of ways of how to doodle monsters. So, I mean, possibilities are endless. So you just have to kind of play around with it, okay, and see how you go. See how you go. Just take it a step at a time, and try it out. Have fun with this exercise, and submit your monsters. Submit them to info@iqdoodle.com. I'd love to see them, and I look forward to having you join me on the next lesson. I'll see you soon.